Hi, I'm Sankalp, and this is the first part of the Figma to WordPress tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to convert this Figma design into WordPress. Let's have a look at the design. And this is the website created on WordPress. You can see that it is almost similar to the Figma design. The counter widgets are used for displaying numbers. This is the carousel widget. This is also carousel. All the buttons have hover effect. It is responsive on tablet. This is the menu. It is also responsive on mobile. So let's get started. First of all, we need to download the graphics like images and icons from this design. To download an image, keep on clicking it till it gets selected. Now drag it away from the canvas. In the right sidebar, you'll see the Export tab. This is the preview. Let's select size as 2x and click on Export. As this image is large in size, it'll take a few seconds to download. Now let's download this call icon. Keep on clicking till it gets selected and then drag it outside. We'll download this as SVG icon. Now let's download this background image. You can see the preview also includes the text. To remove them, let's hide the layers that contains this text. Let's export this. I'll choose PNG. You can see that this image is downloaded in a zip file because we didn't drag it outside the canvas. Let's unhide the layers. In the same way, you need to download all the graphics. If you want, you can skip this part of the video. Let's start designing in Elementor. First of all, we'll set the global fonts and colors. Let's check the hex code for this green color. I'll copy and paste this in the primary color. Now text color. I'll make this text color a secondary color. Rename it to text gray. Let's set the text color as black. Save the changes. Now, let's check the fonts. The font is Inter. I'll set the primary font as Inter. Font weight 400 normal. This font is Kanit. I'll set it as secondary font. Let's save it. I'll also increase the layout width. Let's make it 1300 pixels. Save it. Let's close this. Now we're finally ready. Let's design this hero section first. I'll take a container for this. As this is the hero section, let's set the height to 100 VH so that it takes the complete screen. Now, let's add the background image that we downloaded. You can see that I've uploaded all the images and icons. I'll select the background image. Let's adjust this image. I'll set the repeat option as no repeat, and display size to cover. Position should be center. Let's make the padding 20. I'll add another container and make it row horizontal. Align items to center and justify content to space between. Make the padding 0. Let's check the font of this logo text. You can see it is Archivo. Let's take heading widget for this. It should be a div. Let's change the text color. It should be white. Let's set the font as Archivo. Make it medium weight. For this menu, we'll use the WordPress menu widget. I've already created the menu. Let's set the text color as white. Let's check this font also. It is also Archivo. Set this as Archivo. Let's create these two elements. I'll take a container and make it row horizontal. Set its padding to 0. Let's take this icon box widget. Add the icon that we downloaded from the Figma design. We need to click on Upload SVG. Delete the description. Let's copy this number. Paste it in the title. Set the icon position to start so that it is on the left side. I'll set the icon size to 20. This font is also Archivo. Font size 14px. Let's set the spacing. Align it to center and then adjust the spacing. I'll also reduce this icon spacing. Now let's add this button. This button also has Archivo font. Background color should be white. And text color black. Border radius 50 to make it rounded corners. For the hover effect, set the background to green. Now we need to center align the widgets of this container. Let's set the width to fit content so that it doesn't take the full width. Our header looks perfect. Let's change the pointer effect to none. And hover text color to green. Looks good. Now, let's design this main hero section. Let's add a container. Make its padding 0. And set the width to 60%. For the heading, I'll add the heading widget. This will be H1. The font is Inter. I'll set the size to 110px, weight 300 and uppercase. Text color white. This agency word is in bold. So I'll add a span tag to style the agency word. Let's set the main container gap to 120 pixels. Now let's add another container. For this section, padding 0 and row horizontal. I'll take another container. Again make its padding 0. There are two sections. So let's duplicate this container. For the ratings section, add a container, set it row horizontal. Remove padding. Let's add the heading widget. Make it span tag. The font is Inter. Font weight 600 semi-bold. Font size 50. Now let's add a text editor widget. This has the Connect font. Text color white. And font should be secondary. Let's see if we can align this properly. Text editor adds paragraph spacing. We need to make it 0. Now let's add another container. This should be below this ratings section. Moving a container in Elementor is a struggle itself. Padding 0 and row horizontal. Let's take the icon widget. Make it stacked. We need to find the color of these icons. So let's select it by clicking on it. We got the color code. Let's copy this and paste in the primary color field. Set border radius. I'll keep it 0. There are 5 stars. Let's duplicate them. We need to remove this icon hover effect. So in the hover tab, let's change the primary color to the green color that we copied. And secondary color should be white. I'll delete the other icons. Let's set the icon size as 10. And now duplicate it. Let's adjust the container gap so that the icons are close to each other. Now let's copy this text. I'll duplicate this text editor widget and drag it to the bottom. Paste it here. Let's reduce the width of this container to 60%. Now this section. I'll copy this text. Add text editor widget. Paste the text. The font is Connect. Let's copy the color code. And font should be secondary. Paste it here. Paragraph spacing should be 0. I'll set the weight to 300 light. Now let's create this element. I'll take a container and make its padding 0. Take the image widget. I've downloaded this as image. Let's reduce its width. I'll make it 120 pixels. We'll add custom CSS to make it rotate. You can get this code in the description. For this arrow icon, I'll use the image widget. I've downloaded this arrow icon as an SVG. Let's reduce its width. Make it 20. Let's make the position absolute. To make it at center, I'll set the alignment to 50px. Reduce this one. Let's rotate the arrow. This is 45 degrees. I'll reduce the width. And also change these values. This looks good. Let's change the width of this container to fit content. Now the HTML tag should be a tag so that it becomes clickable. I'll add hash as a link. Let's add this separator line. The color is white and 30%. For the separator line, I'll add the right border to this container. Set the right border width 1 and others 0. Color should be white and 30%. There should be some gap. So let's add the gap to the parent container. This section is now completed. Now let's add this hero image. I'll add the image widget to the main container. I think I haven't uploaded the image. Let me upload it. Okay, so select the hero image. Make the position absolute. Set the orientation to right and bottom. Let me fix the formatting of this text. And also this one. Let's add a gap of 40 pixels to this container. You can see this call icon and button gets covered by the image. To fix this, we need to increase the Z index of these sections. Let's set the Z index as 2. Do the same for this container also. I'll move the hero image a bit on the right side. This image is going outside the viewport. To fix this, we need to set the overflow of the main container to hidden. I'll also increase the height to 110 VH. The color of this text should be white. I think our hero section is ready. Let's publish it and preview it. This looks just like the Figma design. This ends the first part of the tutorial. In the upcoming videos, we'll design the remaining sections and also make it responsive. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials like this. Thanks for watching.